What's going on, everybody? Grim Repair here. Today I'm going to show you how to change the rear brakes on a Mercury Mountaineer. First thing we're going to do is pop the hood. Then we're going to loosen the lid on the brake reservoir. Tools you're going to need are a jack and jack stands, a 3/4 inch socket to take the lug nuts off, a 10mm socket, brake parts cleaner, brake caliper grease, a flathead screwdriver, a way to compress the brake pistons. I got a video up here if you need a couple methods for that. First thing we're going to do is jack the vehicle up. You want to do it on a hard surface, flat ground preferably. I'm here in the rocks. Slide the jack stand under there for safety. Take the flathead screwdriver. We're going to pop off the hubcap. Now we're going to take a 3/4 and remove the 5 lug nuts. Move the wheel out of the way. Now we're going to compress the brake pistons by prying against the rotor and moving the caliper out. Take a 10mm, remove the 2 caliper bolts. They're right here on the back side. Now we're just going to lift the caliper off, set it up here, secure it. Now we're going to slide the pads out. I have to pry on these clips here, but it'll come right out. Now we're going to make sure that that piston's compressed all the way. If you want to get one of these tools, I got a link down below in the description. It makes things easier. Now we're going to slide out the caliper slides, clean them up. Spray some caliper grease in there to get some of that old grease and corrosion out. Make sure you're wearing safety glasses. You don't want this in your face. We're going to do the same thing on the slides. Now we're going to use some caliper grease and lube them up. Slide them back in there, move them around, make sure they move freely. Wipe off any excess grease. And we're going to do the same thing on the other one. All right, we're going to put the pads in. The one with these clips on the middle here. go on the inside the piston, and then the outside one slides down and over the caliper. Just going to clean everything up here with some brake parts cleaner. You want to note how these pads are situated here on the caliper. The bottom one has one tab sticking out and the top side has two. So we're going to have to slide the top in first, and then the bottom will just swing down over the caliper mounting bracket. Make sure your slides are slid toward the inside of the car so they're not getting in the way. And it just goes right in. Next, we're going to put those two 10mm bolts back in. Tighten them back up. Now we're going to slide the wheel back over here and put it on. Going to get these lug nuts started by hand. That way we don't cross thread anything. And we're going to tighten them to the vehicle manufacturer's torque specs in a crisscross pattern. Bang the hubcap back on. Lower the vehicle. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. After all that, you're going to put the lid back on your brake reservoir, close your hood, and before you drive off, make sure you pump your brakes till the pedal is firm. So that way the car will stop. And that's it. High five, you did it.